We go with our warm up. All right, so we will start with our marches. Nice high knees, arms are moving. We'll do our first thing of cardio in about 20 seconds. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a step back, twist over the front leg. Same thing, other side. So a twisting reverse lunge. Sort of a little slow to figure it out. And make sure you're using your core here for this one too. Amazing. All right, next one's going to be totally core focused. For the upper body warm up too. We're going to just go ahead and rotate our trunk side to side. Don't overextend. No pain in the back. All right, great job. Go ahead and march. All right, we are starting with lower body strengthening. First one we're going to do some RDLs with both of our legs. We're not doing single ones, just the deadlifts. All right, and this is the one where we're hinging at our hips. Our hands are following our legs until we feel stretch in our hamstrings, and we're coming up. All right, we're doing 45 seconds of this one. Down, come up. Keep it nice, straight back. You're not leaning all the way forward, you're just kind of hinging until you feel that stretch in your hamstrings. 15 more seconds. Amazing job. Let's go for the march. All right, next one, we're going to do that three-way hip, 30 seconds each direction with a break in between legs. You can hold on to something if you need to. We're going to start 30 seconds, right leg kicking forward. Try not to let that leg drop at all either. All right, we're going to kick out to the side now, same leg. All right, kick in backwards. Really squeeze your glute to help extend your leg. All right, good job. We'll take a marching break and then we'll do the other leg. Definitely feeling the burn on that one. All right. Again, hold on something if you need to. Kick forward, left leg. All right, go ahead and kick out to the side. All right, kicking back. Last one of this exercise. All right, really good job. Out of our way. Let's go ahead and march. We're back to cardio. All right, twisting reverse lunge. So take a step back, twist over your front leg. We'll alternate. Wearing different shoes today, so I'm a little imbalanced. All right, let's march. We'll do those trunk rotations. Pick up the pace a little bit here. All right, twisting side to side. Arms stay up. All right, great job. All right, we've got two more exercises for the lower body. Two of them are squats, just different variations of squats, okay? 30 seconds each one, and then we'll move on to core. All right, so first one we're gonna do Done it many times before. We're gonna squat and kick. All right, squat, kick. Make sure your weight's in your heels as you're squatting. One more. Amazing. Let's march. Next one's going to do another squat, and we're going to punch overhead to warm up our shoulders a little bit more. Don't worry, we're not doing our heels. All right, last thing for the lower body, squat, punch up. All righty, great. All right, we are back to cardio again, and we'll do some core. Twisting with the reverse lunge. I'm not going to make you go fast with this one. It's tough enough as it is. Right. Step back and twist over the front leg. Make sure most of your weight is in the front leg. Good job. Twisting trunk rotations next. This one you can speed up a little bit. All right. This one I definitely have a tight core. All right, great job. Let's march. All right, moving on to core. So this first one's going to be at our desk. Do a little bit of lower body with this one. We're going to be at that high plank position. Core's going to be engaged. We're going to do some kickbacks. All right, give yourself plenty of room. Let's get in that high plank position. Make sure your core is tight. Bend your knee, kick back. You can also keep your legs straight. Sometimes that'll hurt your lower back though, so if that does, just a slight bend in the knee. Focusing on one leg right now. Amazing. We'll go ahead and march. All right, come right back to high plank position. Slight bend in the leg if you need it. Make sure core's tight, and we're kicking back again. If you're not feeling a super tight core, just go ahead and take a little step back. Alrighty. Amazing. All right, one more core exercise to do before I move on. This one's gonna be 45 seconds. We're doing that standing crunch. I should be nice and warmed up for this one. All right, so standing upright, we're twisting down towards our knee. Elbow almost touches the knee here. Twenty more seconds. Make sure you're getting a nice twist in. Awesome job. All right, let's march. All right, back to our cardio. And then we're gonna do just a little bit of upper body. Not quite ready for arm circles yet. It's always hard after vacation. All right, twisting reverse lunge. Here we go. Almost done with these. Awesome job. Chunk rotation next. All right. Fastest one yet. Alrighty. Let's march. Okay. Next one, starting at the upper body. You can either be at a high plank position at your desk, get a little core workout on, or you can be at the wall, up to you. We're going to do 45 seconds of shoulder taps, okay? Alrighty, so go ahead, pick your position. Shoulder taps, 45 seconds. We're still going to be engaged here. And don't rock your hips back and forth. If they are, just take a step out, okay? $15 seconds to go. All right, great job. March. All right, next one's gonna be a tricep dip. Again, you can either do this one at your desk, you can do this in your armchair where you're just pushing up using your triceps, using those arm rests, whichever one you want to do. All right, let's head to whatever position you want. And let's do 30 seconds of tricep dips. So what that would look like if you're doing the chair. Pushing up like, okay. So keep on going. Got about 15 more seconds left. Make sure you have nice strong shoulders with here. Amazing. All right, one more thing to do. So it's a two-parter. We're doing those thigh bicep curls. Last exercise of the day. So I'll have a seat. Knock those out. All right. I think we can do 45 seconds of these. Let's go ahead, grab right underneath your knee. And we're doing a modified sort of concentration curl, okay? You can make your leg as heavy or as light as you want. I challenge you to challenge yourself. You got 20 seconds left. All right, amazing. Go ahead and stand up. Let's do 30-second marching break. Then we'll do the other side. All right, have a seat. 45 seconds, other side. Or sorry, 15 seconds left. Awesome job. All righty, we're gonna start to slow everything down. So go ahead and march. March a little slower than we have been. I'm gonna do one last round of cardio. Again, we won't go as deep into our lunge, we won't go as fast with our twists. This last little burn. All right. Twist some reverse lunge. Again, don't have to go as deep. Make sure you're taking some deep breaths. One more. Perfect. Let's march. Again, we're taking it a lot slower for these trunk rotations. All right, check rotations. All right, great job. Let's go ahead and start our stretching. We are going to start this off with a nice quad stretch. So go ahead and grab your foot. You can also do this one sitting down and like at the edge of the chair, grab your foot, up to you. Just let that leg hang a little bit loose so you feel that stretch in the quad. All right, let that one go, nice and easy. We'll do the same thing, other side. All right, slowly let that one go. We'll do our trusty calf stretch next. So put your toes up on something and we'll lean forward. Option to bend the knee and lean for a different stretch. Switch legs. We'll let that one go. Last thing I'll do for today is just a quick arm stretch. So we'll go ahead and focus on our lats. Really open up that muscle. My hands is right in between my shoulder blades. All right, finish up with the last side. All right, so I let that one go. Great job, everyone, today.